Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, back with another bus and certified hood classic on God. Today I have a little bit of a different sneaker review for you than my normal style. I'm actually going to be doing a performance review on these, the Adidas Adizero Evo SL. I've been getting into my running pretty heavy over the past year. I run every single day. I either go for like a 5K or a 10K. Some days I'll even do both a 5K and a 10K. I go out with my dogs. We do a combination of road running and forest running. I just absolutely love it. It's helped me to recapture my fitness as well as drop about 13 kilos in weight over the past year. And as much as I love it, I don't really take it that seriously. I don't have a gilet that has a drinks system integrated. I don't have a Garmin watch, nor a subscription or a Strava account. I'm not keeping an eye on any split times. I just like running with my dogs. Plus, to be fair, we can't really run for that long a period of time anyway, because there's always something to stop and sniff, or there's something to pee on. The sneakers that I normally run in are generally the sneakers that end up just getting left by the door. I've absolutely smashed through these Nike P6000s, which at one point I'm sure were good for performance running, but to be fair, are really just big old bricks. I've also put pay to these Asics Gel Kayano 14s. I'd originally got these with the intention to wear casually and maybe even fashionably, but these ended up just becoming another pair of running beaters, and these have been pretty nice to run in, to be fair. I've been through 2 sets of these Mizuno Wave Rider betas, which do have a pretty cushy midsole, but again, are a little bit heavy and a little bit cumbersome. And in more recent times, I've been running in these, the Adidas Arukus, which I guess have been okay to run in, but none of these running shoes are particularly good for performance, and so won't really give a great means to compare to these absolute performance beauties. So I was in Foot Patrol Central London today and I saw these sitting. I tried them on, they felt absolutely fantastic. They're 130 pounds, and so I decided to go ahead and pick them up. The model is the Adizero Evo SL, and it's kind of like a knockdown model of the Adizero Adidas PRO EVO 1, which is like Adidas's flagship performance running sneaker. It's 450 pounds, which is over $500, which is absolutely crazy. There's no way I'm gonna spend 450 pounds on a pair of running shoes. No way. They feature a synthetic and textile upper. You've also got textile lining. You've got a forefoot patch, which features continental rubber. You've got a rear foot patch on the outsole as well, which also features continental rubber. The shoes have an average weight of 224 grams, give or take 9 grams depending on the size. And they have 20% recycled content. The shoes are meant for racing or medium distance between 5 and 20 kilometers. They have a regular width, 7 mils of heel to toe drop, and they feature the Adidas Light Strike Pro technology, which has been borrowed from the Pro Evo model, which is basically this super light cushioning that has next level energy return for speed. So they look the parts. They're very similar to the Pro Evo model. They just have a little bit of extra cushioning around the ankle collar. They've got the same type of technology in the midsole. The only features that really make it stand out as a much cheaper model is the low quality laces and the tongue. Now, in terms of the comforts, bro, crazy. When I put these on for the first time, I just couldn't get over how light they were. This Light Strike Pro cushioning in the midsole is really responsive. Like when I tried them on in the store, I basically felt like I wanted to just break out into a run or a running man on the spot. I decided to take these out for a 10-kilometer run to really put them through their paces and to really get a sense for how they perform. Some of the apprehensions that I have when I take a new pair of shoes out running is that, are these going to blister my feet, give me some kind of negative feedback? But in all honesty, after running 10K in these, absolutely fantastic. Really lightweight, really breathable, really bouncy, good grip. I know compared to the other big bricks I shared with you before, these were always going to be a joy to run in, but I really can't get over just how enjoyable the running experience was in these compared to those other bricks. Now the 10K was primarily on the road. We did go through a little bit of forest action, which featured some uneven terrain, including some rocks and pebbles and some mud. And at no point did these feel like they were lacking any stability or that they wouldn't be appropriate for running off-road as well. So I mean, these would probably be better for the roads in general. To be fair, you could get way more robust trail running shoes, but if you're like me and you're just going to maybe be running into the forest for a little bit or on the odd occasion, these are absolutely fine. Like the synthetic mesh type upper was quite flexible, and the extra padding around the ankle collar was also quite nice as well. I didn't feel like these were rubbing on my feet in any bad type of way. No blisters, no discomfort from the creasing over time. They do feel solid, they do feel stable, but because of this technology, they're really responsive. Like they feel like you've got these little bouncy pods underneath your feet as you're running. So for a performance or just like a training running shoe, or if you're like me and you just like running casually, bro, these are absolutely fantastic. So there we go, that's my performance review. A fantastic shoe to run in, very lightweight, very breathable, really good grip, really good responsiveness, comfortable off the rip. These would also be absolutely fine just as a casual shoe or walking shoe. Drawbacks would be the quality of the laces and maybe the tongue, and then the choice of colorway is going to be a subjective thing, but these do actually come in other colorways as well, and they're going to be available on the Adidas website I think from tomorrow, but there are already some retailers that are stocking these currently. So I think in terms of a training or a performance running shoe, value for money, these are right up there. So hope that was informative. Hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch it. Don't forget to like it before you bounce, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.